I mean, Liz Truss has been, she uses the word sceptical. She's been sceptical in all of her comments about the nature or the future of peace negotiations between the Ukraine and Russia. She goes quite far here. So, speaking to the press, she says, Russians have lied and lied and lied. I fear the negotiations is yet another attempt to create a diversion and create a smokescreen from the appalling atrocities that they have carried out. And she makes the point that it's very difficult to believe that a country wants to enter into peace negotiations while they are indiscriminately bombing civilians, as we've seen Russian military doing over the last week. And there's not necessarily anything that she's saying that is wrong, but there is a question about whether or not a British politician making these kind of comments at the same time as Zelensky is asking for Russia to come to the negotiation table to try and negotiate some kind of peace. I mean, that's a question. How helpful is it to be criticising in this way when the president of Ukraine is saying something different? So there has been that, I think I said on this programme before, that tension about the way in which some Western leaders have tried to use the crisis and war in Ukraine as a means of grandstanding in their own nations. I don't necessarily think Liz Truss is doing that here, but I think there's a whiff of that about.
I think it's interesting you say that, because it is a fine line what you say about this. And no, they're talking about the Russians all the time. It's not the Russians. It's one man. It's one man who is a madman, who wants to leave his mark in history, who wants to dominate Europe. The man is out of control completely.